going on, cave dwellers?
What's up, guys?
Well, it turned out to be a nice enough day.
Nice cold day.
Nice chilly, like a 45-degree weather day here on the weekend. And we decided, what the hell? Let's bring you one of our cars, if not both of them today. Up to her. But we're going to take out Tribute and do a little walk around interview with her and show you, I don't know, everything she's all about. What do you say? Let's go check her out. And as Onyx and Tribute come out to play today, I'm gonna bring you a little insight what makes these babies so special to us. Ain't that right, Tonja?
I'm sure it's not, but okay.
Let's bring them out on this beautiful Saturday day.
Do they look like they went out?
I mean, it deserves a start, don't you think?
They look like they went out.
They look like they went out. Yeah.
Alright, let's pick them out.
Let's do it. Chevrolet. With Trib. And Onyx. Ready to bring these girls out, babe?
Sure, let's bring them out.
Tribute's ready. Onyx is ready. Let's play. Bring her out, babe. We'll get Onyx out here first, and we'll bring Trib out. And we'll do a little one-on-one. What makes them so special for you guys on this beautiful Saturday, 45-degree weather day. Loving it, guys, loving it. Alright, cave dwellers, do we have a treat for you? Obviously you saw our cars coming out of the bay, so it's time to show us, well, Onyx, Tribute, and Tonja's Jeep, Vixen right behind her, some love here on the cave. So, we're going to talk to Tonja about her Camaro, her beautiful Camaro, aka Onyx, and she's going to tell us every single thing about it, and we're going to do a little walk around of her car. So, what's going on, Tonja?
Please excuse her, she's a little dirty. She's been sitting in storage. She's a lot dirty.
She's a lot dirty.
She's not show ready. But we figured we'd take them out today and let them stretch out their exhaust and get their feet rolling a little. It's beautiful today.
It is beautiful. It's a nice Saturday, 45-degree weather day, and we wanted to bring you guys some content here on the cave.
Some Camaro love, some Camaro therapy on a cold day. So this is Onyx. She's a 2010. I've had her since off the truck. She's my midlife crisis, and she's got me through a lot. So she's been painted a couple of times. She has everything on her is airbrush. There are no stickers on this car. She has a lot of modifications. I'll let her speak for herself.
Yeah. So, when did you pick her up?
This is paint, obviously. These are custom painted. She has a tendency to lock herself, so that's why her window's down.
Yeah, the car is controlled by a demon, for sure.
Yeah, she definitely has her own mind. She has...
Well, it's a 2010. She's got vertical doors, of course.
Vertical doors, which are not going to stay up because it's cold. Oh, yeah, they will. She has pink stitching. No, they're not going to stay up.
I told you, the car has a mind of its own.
It does.
It wants to do what it wants.
It's cold, so the air in the shocks is going to be like, ta-da!
Woo! Just like that. The car will close itself.
So it's just ink stitching. Everything on the inside is airbrushed in pink.
And we're going to walk around that
and black
for you as well and show you the inside. But let's walk around the outside first and show everybody the beautiful paint job you did. So who came up with the theme?
I did. I've loved bats since I was a little girl.
She loves bats, clearly. The back of her jacket. I mean, back of her jacket is just like the hood here, guys. I mean, check this out. Check out this paint job. Unbelievable.
And the Grim Reaper.
You got the Grim Reaper on the car, guys.
A misunderstood creature.
I mean, look at the reflection. I mean, just us standing here, you can see us in the reflection of the hood. That's a lot of clear coat. But it's a 2010 2LT RS. So it does have the RS package, guys, with the halo rings, of course. And tell us a little bit more about it, T. Oh, of your journey.
A girlfriend and I, she has a Mustang. Our daughters were best friends growing up. We used to do things together to both her Mustang and Onyx. We painted our brakes and our calipers one cold winter day. So that's how those got pink. We did both our Mustang and Camaro together. So again, excuse the dirt.
Look at those rims, guys. And the pink calipers.
And the shocks.
And the shocks underneath are pink as well. And you did some paint work underneath the car too, didn't you?
The undercarriage is pink too.
Wow. That's a little above and beyond. For sure.
Oh wow.
But I mean, it wouldn't
I had
be
nothing
you.
better to do with my life. So.
Yeah, it wouldn't be you if it wasn't.
So the engine compartment is also airbrushed and painted pink to match.
Yep, you got a BMR strip power brace.
Yep, that came from a very dear friend of mine's car.
And
we all swapped parts around when we were building our cars in Heartland Camaros in Kansas, and this came from Beast, the Vander Heiden's car. As did the hood.
Because you have the reverse hood here, and it looks like you got a bunch of work done under here as well.
Yep, that was a birthday present from my guy.
Your guy.
My guy.
Look at that Grim Reaper. Unbelievable.
We did the conversion with...
Damn, look at that hot-ass car.
That's our neighbor.
That's our neighbor, Skylar.
She's loud.
And who are all these signatures underneath the hood?
The Chevy development team, the Camaro development team. So honestly, there's so many of them in there now, I couldn't tell you everybody who's in there.
But there's some important ones under there, it looks like.
Scott Sotomayor's in there, Al's in there, Adam's in there. There's a ton of people in there.
Looks like that door's gonna stay.
That's Scott. Yeah, that one never gets open. That's Scott. That's I can't tell anymore. Courtney. Yeah, I can't tell. They're over there too. There's Al.
Al Oppenheiser. We'll walk over there in a second. But you got some airbrushing on the fuse box cover too, looks like. Some bats.
All over.
See you guys.
So the quarter panels, I replaced the Camaro and painted the quarter panels.
It's always a treat here for you guys. Check that out, guys. That's paint.
Painted the rockers.
And you put this body kit on. What's the name of this body kit?
It's a Rossi body kit, which we found out
kit.
later is also on your 2010.
Yep, check out the paint on these side rockers, guys. Yeah, mine and Tonja's 2010s have the same body kits, and we did not plan it that way. It just happened that way. And we did find out that both of our cars came off the line a week apart. But, I mean, look at the detail in that. Crazy, crazy. And you also did some work on the bats on the door. Wow, look at that. Every time I see this car, I feel like I'm looking at something totally different than I've seen already. Just the detail in the bats.
And against my judgment, you put some carbon fiber in it.
Against her judgment, we had to add some carbon fiber love.
And some inside.
I mean, just look at this view right here. You have the bats on the door, you got the Grim Reaper, and a whole graveyard underneath the hood.
Control deck is custom painted.
Control deck is custom painted?
The dash is custom painted.
Oh yeah, look at that.
With Nightmare, and the other side has her birthday.
Nightmare. All across the whole dash is bats. Across the whole dash. Oh, and then she got some carbon fiber on the...
Yeah, more of the Andy touch.
The Andy touch.
And her birthday.
And some bats.
2/17.
Ah, I see the pink stitching now.
Yeah.
All the pink stitching.
And we put the panels in it for drag racing.
Panels for drag racing. Let's go on the other side and check it out. As we're walking around this beast. So she got the pink bow tie as well. Painted to match the calipers, I'm sure. And the wheels. And the emblem. Alright, show us this side. Show us inside this beast on the inside. I know you don't want to pull up the door.
More Andy.
More Andy. Yeah, I do have a habit for carbon fiber.
More Andy.
Carbon fiber on top. And then you got the gauges for your Procharged. Onyx 21710 when she was born. Of course. Beautiful. And more bats on this door. Facing.
My same Mustang girlfriend and I did this. She gave this to me for, I don't know, I think one of Onyx's birthdays.
It says objects in mirror are losing. Because Tonja did drag race this car.
She swears that this gave me 5 extra horsepower, so.
5 extra horsepower?
5 extra horsepower.
That's great. Alright, let's take us to the trunk.
Have that 5th gen pop out right here.
Yeah, because every 5th gen seems to have that little pop out. But you have ghost side markers too, which are really nice.
A hot mess of my trunk.
Yes. But she got some bats on the trunk lid with some pop out lighting to light her up. Check out the detail in the airbrush, guys.
Lights it up during shows.
Wow.
My box of bats.
Her box of actual bats. She's not joking. Then you got some beautiful carbon fiber here.
It's my box of bats.
Her box of bats.
My box of bats.
Because you know her, guys. She
My
stages
other
this
box of
car up
bats.
real nice when it's ready.
My
Carbon
My
fiber.
back end is also painted black and pink.
Black and pink with the Razzie kit. Check it out, guys. And what exhaust did you go with, Tonja?
I did BBK headers and a solo exhaust.
BBK headers and a solo exhaust. Alright, well.
Which, with the help of a couple of the guys from Heartland Camaros and myself, because I was the only one little enough to get in there, we did it ourselves.
It's even better when you're working on your own car. 100%. Well, you know we gotta ask. You gotta start it up then.
We gotta start it up now?
You guys, I mean, unless you want to show underneath the hood first. But people want to hear it. People are watching this to hear a one-of-a-kind V6 with a Procharged.
We can start her up later.
Okay. Finish the walk around.
What else do you want to see?
Well, you gotta show us under the hood, the most important part.
All the lights. All of her windows are tinted, including the windshield.
Which is illegal.
They don't recommend doing that, guys.
It's hard to see her front lights.
It's hard to see anything. For real. I smoked these, those.
Smoked them. Smoked them.
Like, with film, I smoke those. That's
film.
not like I didn't buy the cartridges and pop them in. I smoked those. These, I did smoke these, but then a friend of mine gave me the ghosted side markers for Christmas, so that's what's in them now. They look a lot cleaner.
I do love the door handle. You don't see many door handles
We set out to do the lit ones, you know, where they carve your name in it and it lights out. I think you have those on Shamrock, right?
Yep, Shamrock has those.
Yeah, and I didn't like the way they looked with the Nightmare, so we just went back to the original OEM and painted them.
Okay.
But yeah, all the windows are limousine tinted, including the windshield.
Including the windshield, guys.
Including the windshield, which makes it very difficult to see out of at night. Looking down here. Super dark.
Super dark.
Super dark.
Super dark.
But this is the system that we put into it with the Vortec.
Vortec Procharger.
Relocated everything in my engine.
Everything in the engine.
Everything.
Where is your
Everything.
air intake?
Everything.
Where is your intake?
So it's down there.
It's behind your wheel?
It's in there.
It's in there somewhere.
It's behind there. My catch can is on the other side, behind there.
Wow. And you did this kit by yourself?
Well, we started to, and then we learned it would void the warranty, so we took it to a local place in Wichita, and they did it. RPM Motorsports did it for us. They were super awesome. They allowed me to come in and like help do it with them and get in their way and be a pain in their butt. So it was nice to be able to help. So otherwise I wouldn't know where anything is. And then when I realigned the hood, I had to rerun the windshield wipers, obviously reassign the struts and put a big hole in it, put a new bracket on it, and in order to use the auto start again, I had to flip the plunger.
Flip the plunger.
Thank you, do it yourself.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, without him, I couldn't have done any of the stuff that we did to flip this.
Oh, and you even got some airbrush on the engine cover too, looks like.
We started with a composite insert for the hood too, but it doesn't fit.
With the Procharger, right?
With all of the stuff that's in here and this.
And the BM
and yeah, the hood wouldn't close once we rearranged everything in the engine, so it went to another car. I believe it's on the Cheney's Camaro, and so now they don't match. But Andy was nice enough to do this, and so it's pretty in here.
I mean, you saw her front of her hood, guys, so I had to give her some love on the back of the hood. And then, of course, we light it up for car shows at night. So yeah.
Thanks to Drake.
Drake at Car Show Life. Go check him out. He does some great custom show boards.
Lights and stuff to help us out with that.
He does have his own YouTube channel, guys. Car Show Life.
That's pretty much it.
Bring us back to this hood, because the story of the hood is that's not your first hood.
It's not. It's the second. It came off the Vanderheiden's car because I didn't want to destroy the first one any more than it was already destroyed. So we kept the first hood, but it got misplaced at the location that was holding it for me. So I ended up losing it anyways. But this is her second variation of this hood. The first one was a little more cartoonish, not as realistic, but it was much more bright pink. They were both beautiful.
There's so much detail on this hood, though, between the bats and the moon and the
So the two different
stars.
pinks, the really, really bright pink was the original pink, and this bubblegum pink is the second pink. Both of them were tattoo artists.
Tattoo artist did this.
Not airbrushers, so I think they did a pretty knockout job to be tattooing a car.
I mean, every time I see this car at a car show, I've always...
They have fur.
The bats have fur?
They have fur.
Oh yeah, look at that.
They have fur.
Kind of crazy, not gonna lie. And then you got the
Graveyard. There's Easter eggs in the one on the back. If you ever come out to a car show, you can try to find them. We won't show them to you. The front used to be painted, but the second artist he missed that memo, so it came back unpainted.
You even got the RS logos in pink to match your bow tie and your calipers, which is nice. And you got the front Razzie kit as well. And you tinted, looks like you tinted your fog lights too.
Yes. Had to untint the headlights. They used to be, but considering I already can't see, we had to untint those.
You had to untint those? Well, I think
the markers are tinted. You can tell they're still tinted, but
I think people want to hear it.
All right.
You guys want to hear it? Like, post down in the comments, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. And it's getting a little windy now. Subscribe and smash that like button. But we'll let's hear this beast. Yeah, that's a V6. Wow. Every time I hear this car start up, I'm like, ooh. Whew. Yeah, that's
Let's not piss off the neighbors.
I know, right? That's more than just a V6.
A little bit.
A little bit.
She holds her own.
She holds her own. And you used to drag race this car, right?
I used to.
And you took down a bunch of V8s.
I did. A couple of Corvettes, some Mustangs. Getting a little too old for that mess.
Never. Never too old.
She's getting a little too expensive.
But she actually looks, well, she looks absolutely gorgeous, as always. And
Appreciate it.
so you got your 2010 Camaro, and then behind you,
My daily.
her daily driver,
My dirty. You know what? Jeep.
her Gladiator.
She off-roads.
She off-roads.
She's a mess.
Just a little bit, right? She actually looks pretty clean from here.
She's a fun mess.
Yeah, it looks like you got a...
She has clearly a theme.
All right. Well, if you want, you can just show us your daily, because I'm sure we do have a bunch of Jeep people that have dailies here and also have Camaros. So
That's a video for another day. We'll ask everybody about their dailies, but my daily is the same color as my Camaro on purpose.
black and pink, guys. I mean,
she's my baby.
She's wearing black and pink.
My baby.
And what's the name of this one?
Vixen.
This is Vixen.
Also, bats.
I'm seeing a theme here.
Miss Vixen.
Miss Vixen. All right, guys. Well, let us know what you think in the comments about Tonja's 2010 Camaro Procharged V6, and her Jeep if you want.
My middle baby.
Her baby. But we do appreciate you guys watching. And
One of the bats in our cave.
one of the bats in the cave, one of the many. Still looking for another cave for the upcoming bat or the upcoming panther.
We just need a cave to put them all in.
We do need a cave to put them all in. But we'll bring you the next one with her sister over there.
Her sister.
Her sister over there? Little sister. There's nothing little about Tribute.
Her little sister.
Oh, okay.
She's a lot younger.
She is a lot younger.
And then they have another little sister coming. A baby sister.
Baby sister. Which we already have a name for the panther, but we ain't gonna give that up yet.
No.
So.
You'll meet her later.
And
Him.
getting. He is getting built.
Yes. This
next week. Well, this week, yeah.
Yeah. This coming week.
This coming week.
We're excited.
Our 2024 Panther.
We're excited.
I know, it's kind of crazy. So surreal. But we'll bring you guys that content in the coming weeks, hopefully. Hopefully before the new year. We'll see. Depends on GM.
Yeah.
But we really appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget
Thanks
to
for
subscribe. And if you like what you see, let us know. And we'll be doing more videos as the winter months come. So
Peace.
we appreciate it, guys.